Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. So, Addis Ababa is ours, and I suppose Austria will be our next target, especially since they seem to have a lot of units on my border, which means they might be planning to declare war. That's definitely a possibility. It's fine, we'll just go for Vienna. And we finished that hidden antiquity site. That's going to be an artifact. I got like 300 influence with Genoa, so I don't really care about getting even more influence. Once I go to war with Austria, I could also go for Venice, but Venice is a little bit far away. I can always take it later. Right now the priority will be Vienna. Vienna is pretty close, so taking it shouldn't be a big problem. Another battleship, so bombardment 1, bombardment 2. And we can actually propose something. What do we want to propose? Good question. We could try to embargo someone. We could totally try to embargo Ethiopia or Austria. Can we get anything that would make people like us? Probably not. Sciences funding? Well, apparently Russia, Arabia and Venice would like sciences funding. Sure, let's propose sciences funding, why not? And another new battleship. Bombardment, alright. I'm staying here with battleships, just in case. We can take Vienna, or I mean Venice, later. Cover 2. And I can actually airlift, because we do have a second airport right here. That's going to speed things up quite a bit. I did queue up an airport in Nassau, but that one is going to take a while. Repair or heal all of these guys up, and we're going to stay here. What are these? Triplanes and Great War Bomber. I wouldn't be completely surprised to see Arabia join a war at some point. Because Arabia doesn't exactly like me. And they do have quite a lot of units. So it might be a good idea to keep some basic defenses around here. You know, just in case. Oh, and yeah, I did queue up some tanks. Would be nice to get a few. So that's exactly what I'm doing. And we're moving some workers over to Addis Ababa to repair some tiles, get some railroads. As for the trade route, we can get a trade route with Ethiopia. I don't plan going to war with Ethiopia anymore, unless they declare war on me. Which is a possibility, but I don't think it's going to happen. As for the worker, we still got one more road section to remove. And we can rebase all these bombers. I don't have an airport in Nassau, so we can only have 6 air units in there. We'll rebase a few to Nassau and a few to Tortuga. That works. Yep, something like this, that's fine. Alright, looks good. And next, +1 population. Alright, next. Our happiness should be fine for the rest of the game. I don't think we'll have any happiness problems anymore. Especially with our current tourism output, and it will only get higher. Especially once Addis Ababa is out of resistance. So our happiness will only increase because I lose some ideology pressure. Right, archaeologist, he was supposed to go here to get the antiquity site next to Hong Kong. Remove the road. As for you guys, yeah, you are staying where you are. So fortify and disembark. We need a railroad that will go through here, I suppose. But first, let's do the airlifts real quick. And the general too. Off you go. Alright. And move the admiral into the city or something. I'll just chill over here with all these battleships. One thing I can do is get a battleship on this lake, well, inland sea. It is actually connected through a former German city. This does count as a canal, but obviously I can't use that. At least not without open borders. But I could get a battleship right here and attack one of these cities or help my land units It's not a bad idea, we're about to finish an armory. Let's queue up a battleship. I like that plan. Alright, you need to repair, so carry on. And another airlift, might as well airlift right away. We can always just repair here. It might also be a good idea to get some nukes, but I don't have the tech for that just yet. So if we want nukes, it will have to wait a little bit longer. Intercept. Alright, next. Maybe I should try to bribe someone to declare war on Arabia or Russia. I don't think it's going to happen, because no one really likes me. Another wonder. I bet that's in Vienna. Which means that's yet another wonder we can take. Yep, it's in Vienna. Let's see if we can bribe Austria to declare war on someone. It would be useful. I don't think it will happen. No, it will not happen. They don't like me enough. They don't like me at all. Yeah, it's not going to happen. It was worth a try, though. Paratrooper, yep, send him here to the Citadel. Drill 1, cover 1. I could rebase some bombers and fighters to Linz, I suppose. Might be worth rebasing these. Their range isn't really good enough. Alright, we can rebase them, it's fine. The city should be safe once we go to war. I'm pretty sure it will be fine. Maybe I should annex that city. It could use city walls or something. Yeah, it doesn't even have city walls. Let's annex it, we can afford it by now. And we'll get city walls. City walls first, even before the courthouse. Monument, and then probably a castle. Yep, sounds good. We definitely want city walls in there. And you guys need to get started on that railroad. We are repaired. Let's move back then. This will take a few turns. Repair. We can move towards Austria first, before we start repairing. You can repair. Alright. Does Ethiopia still have the biggest army? Yeah, they do. I think it's because they built a lot of destroyers. So they count as a lot of military power. How many generals do we have? 2 great generals, I think. Where are they? Yeah, 2 great generals. So we could get a citadel somewhere in this area if we want to. Probably not necessary, but it's an option. Yeah, I think Austria is preparing an attack. There are way too many units waiting on my border. That's what's happening. I think it's more than obvious. Look at all these units. Yep, they are definitely planning to declare war. We killed an Arabian spy, nice. Alright then. Let's try to get someone to declare war again. I don't think it's going to happen, but we can at least try. Yeah, Ethiopia won't even accept an embassy. I don't think I can start any wars at all. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Everyone hates us. Nope, it's not going to happen, not worth bothering. Another artillery. I think I'll just keep it here. Yeah, probably. Accuracy 2. We are kind of surrounded. I guess this style will be the best in our current situation. I got infantry queued up, so carry on. One thing that might happen is that Austria will bribe others to also declare war on me. I wouldn't be surprised to see Austria bribe Arabia to also declare war on me. Which means we need to have some defenses close to Arabia. They might even bribe Russia, it's not impossible. I'm not really worried about Russia, Russia can't do anything. But Arabia is right next to me. They can attack multiple cities. So yeah. Not that they would succeed, not when we have so many air units. But I still need some defenses. Intercept. Alright, well. Let's move a little bit closer with that artillery. Or just repair it back to full. That's a better idea. Move the general into the city though. Okay, looks good. And back up slightly. We need to rebase all these guys. Or airlift, I mean. Railroad and railroad over here. Move all of these guys. I will need some basic defenses in Addis Ababa, but we still got a peace treaty with Ethiopia. So I'm not too worried about that. Yep, it happened. I knew it. And Arabia too. And Austria is next, obviously. Because they wouldn't declare war on their own. Yep. Well, I suppose we are prepared-ish. It should be fine. It will just take a while to handle all of our units. They are throwing everything they have at Puerto Cabello, it seems. Alright. So these are going to be some very long turns. Let's see. Accuracy 1, accuracy 2. Let's use city bombardment first. And we'll prioritize the cannons. And wait, what? Oh, they are also sending some units to Berlin. Alright. I'm not too worried about Berlin. More city bombardment. Yep, this is a lot of stuff. This might take a while. These are going to be really long turns. At least we finished the city walls. That's going to be helpful. But look at all these units. Holy crap. That is a lot of units. Let's see. Well, how do we want to start this? First of all, we got all these battleships. Let's maybe use the battleships first. That sounds like a plan. And move the admiral to benefit from the bonus. Alright. Get rid of their battleships first, because that makes sense. And start attacking these land units. Yep. So, what do we want to attack first? Doesn't really matter, we'll have to kill all of them. These aren't exactly advanced units, but they are going to pillage a lot of crap, I suppose. It's going to happen. Kill the cannon first. The Lancer, we can kill some of these units in one shot. Get rid of the cannon again. And one more battleship. Yep, Gatling gun. Yeah, they will go down very quickly. Arabia will definitely regret doing this. I can guarantee that. I need to move out of Mecca. I don't really want to do that. However, we could totally attack Medina with our artillery. That's not a bad plan. Okay, so much for Arabia. We do have one more artillery here, but it will have to stay in Constantinople. Now, Austria. This is a lot of crap. Let's see. We need to prioritize. Well, this is going to be interesting. I can tell as much. Stay on the citadel. Need to move the artillery closer. Can I reach anything with that artillery on this turn? Yes, I can. Okay, nice. I'm glad I got that citadel. I could consider starting it another citadel. Might not be necessary, but it's something to consider. We're about to finish a tank. That's going to help for sure. 8 turns. I do have quite a lot of gold, but we are now losing 96 per turn. Mostly because I lost most of my trade routes. In fact, we should probably replace at least some of these trade routes. That sounds like a good idea, yes. We just queue up a few cargo ships. Yeah, let's queue up a few cargo ships. We can get a few trade routes with Ethiopia. That's probably what I'm going to do. Alright, and back to Austria, let's see. That is quite a lot of anti-aircraft guns. Might want to be careful how we use our bombers. But I have to use the bombers. We'll just do an air sweep. Okay, so the tank is in range of 2 different anti-aircraft guns. We need to get rid of the artillery, that's for sure. Let's prioritize the artillery. Down it goes. Okay, now. What else? These two. Although they are out of range of the city, so perhaps that's not necessary just yet. We could get rid of the anti-aircraft gun. That might be worth doing. Yeah, probably worth doing. Let's get rid of that guy. And then what? Good question. We still got a few bombers in Linz. I'm just looking around. Kill that guy that already took damage. Sounds good. And start killing the artillery? Yeah, I'll have to get rid of that artillery anyway. Might as well get started. One more bomber. There's one more artillery in the back. What else can we attack? Let's attack the damaged unit. Like so. Only took 10 damage. And that's that. Airlift. I'm glad I got that airport in Adrianople. That's going to help us move our units back quickly. Just need to hurry up with that. So you might as well just repair for one turn. Same with you. The worker can stay on this side. And keep the artillery in Constantinople. Alright. Railroad. This will be interesting, that's for sure. Let's queue up a castle. I have a feeling we might need it. Or we could just buy a castle. Yeah, let's just buy a castle. I have a feeling we'll need it in that city. And maybe more cargo ships. We could get a cargo ship in Constantinople. Yeah, let's get a cargo ship in Constantinople. I got a fairly long production queue in here, as you can see. Alright, let's see what they can do. Get started on that antiquity side. And next. They do have a lot of units, but a lot of these units are slightly outdated compared to mine. It's mostly Austria. Linz might be a bit of a problem. I might have to retake Linz. Hopefully our bombers will be able to do some work. We got a lot of bombers. Just need to be careful. I will almost definitely lose that machine gun. That's kind of unavoidable. Alright, promotion. No, that's just the tank, right. Drill 1, drill 2. That tank is going to be very, very useful. I'm glad we got it. So, let's use the artillery. Accuracy 2, and what do we want to attack? Probably the tank. These tanks are fairly dangerous. Only one anti-aircraft gun here, good. That infantry will definitely die, I can't really do much about it. I can't save him. We can use him to finish off the anti-aircraft gun. That's the least he can do. Oh yeah, we are also at war with Russia, almost forgot that part. Russia isn't really a problem. Okay, more airlifts. Let's move this guy first. Just to move him out of the way. And now we can airlift. So airlift to Adrianople. Like so. And move in. We can airlift these two guys on the next turn. So, Arabia. Yeah, Arabia won't be a problem. They might have a lot of units, but most of these units can't really do much. They are outdated. We can start pressuring the city a bit. That might make them change their minds about their plans. Alright, so let's kill all of these guys. Let's have a look. First of all, the melee units next to the city. We can use city bombardment. Then the cannon. Like so. Yeah, this is going to be slightly one-sided against Arabia at least. And we can use the submarine against the battleship. Yep, get rid of that battleship. Like so. And let's see. Kill the cannon, and we got another admiral. Not that I really needed one, but thanks. Alright, and keep the paratrooper inside the city. Or I could attack the Great War Infantry from inside the city. That's not a bad idea. Alright, so now. Let's see. This is going to be slightly tricky. We can attack the tank. Like so, the paratrooper has to stay on top of the citadel. Really? That wasn't enough to kill the tank? Come on now. Now it's enough. Alright, infantry is coming. And the tank can't really move any more than this, that's fine. Now, bombers and fighters. Let's have a look. What do we want to prioritize? Probably the artillery, that's for sure. Bombardment free, nice. That's going to help quite a bit, actually. We still got city bombardment in Berlin. That's fine. And we finish the cargo ship. Yeah, I have to rebase that cargo ship. That's okay. Let's try to get a relatively safe trade route. If such a trade route exists in this game at this point. It probably doesn't. Okay, hold on. What do we want to attack first? Let's get rid of that guy. I'll just use one jet fighter. And what else? How many more bombers do we have? 5. Need to think about this. Let's attack the units that can actually do some damage to lanes. Although, it would be nice to get rid of the artillery. Otherwise, the paratrooper might actually die. That's definitely a possibility. Oh, come on, 1 health. Yeah, just ignore him at this point. Let's kill that tank. Like so. I'm glad I bought that castle. In fact, I'm almost considering buying an arsenal. I have a feeling we'll need one. Yeah, let's just buy an arsenal. It's not cheap, but yeah, I have a feeling we'll actually need it. I'm glad this lake is here. That's going to help. Russia is actually throwing quite a lot of units at lanes too. Okay, we just need to defend ourselves for a few turns. Hey, at least it will be exciting, right? Do they have any air units in the area? Doesn't look like it. We can use the jet fighter then. Anything else we can do, or is that it? Well, I can move the anti-aircraft gun, I suppose. And that's about it. No, we got one more bomber. The tank can't move anymore. One more bomber and one more jet fighter, technically. So kill the tank. And I think that's enough. Keep the jet fighter on intercept. Okay, that's our turn done. Hopefully we'll be able to peace out with Arabia and Russia and focus 100% on Austria. Yeah, as I said, we will lose these 2 units. That was to be expected. There was no real way to save them, other than buying an airport in Linz and airlifting them out of the way, but that wouldn't be worth it. Better off with an arsenal. That arsenal is actually going to help. Okay, we got bombardment 3. Nice. Hey, we'll get a lot of experience for our bombers from this. And we can move the paratrooper out of the city by now. Where do you think you're going with that musician? Not sure if I want to waste my attack on that musician, but maybe I should. Wait, is Ethiopia actually at war with anyone? Are they at war with Arabia? No. Okay, do they want to declare war on Arabia? Probably not. Yeah, I can't even get an embassy. I don't think so. No, I can't get an embassy. No, they will not declare war on Arabia. We are losing 125 gold per turn. Yeah, we need these cargo ships to finish faster and get a few trade routes with Ethiopia. I'm at 3 out of 8 trade routes. That's not exactly good, to say the least. Alright, let's do some damage here. Attack that guy. Destroy the cannon. And we could do some damage to Damascus. I kind of ran out of targets. Let's kill that musician. Yeah. It's not really a big deal, but might as well kill him. Or do some damage. So that's Arabia. No, not yet. We still got a few more attacks. Like so. It seems their strongest unit is Great War Infantry. But that won't be good enough for them. Okay, more units moving towards Berlin. I don't like that too much. We might need some reinforcements near Berlin. Well, I could always send the tank. That would be enough. What's the range of our bombers from Nassau? I can almost reach the artillery, but not quite. Getting that battleship will help. This shouldn't be a big deal unless they send a lot more units this way, but I'll still have time to react. And let's send the artillery. Actually, let's send the artillery from Constantinople to Berlin. I like that plan, we can do that. That's the guy with logistics. We'll get rocketry in 3 turns. Once we get rocketry, this is going to be a slightly one-sided war. I just need rocketry. Only 3 more turns. Okay, so, city bombardment. Let's get rid of the tank. Almost enough. Well, we can finish him off like this. What will do more damage? Artillery or... yeah. The machine gun will do more damage. Okay, that works. Maybe replace the paratrooper with infantry. That's only 5 combat strength difference, but the infantry has cover too. So I prefer the infantry here. So, will we be fine without the tank? No, I'd rather keep the tank here. We will almost definitely lose more units, that's probably unavoidable. Yeah, we'll keep the tank here. We got some more tanks incoming. +1 population, oh yeah, rebates, another artillery. I mean, airlift. Same thing. And airlift the infantry. Well, this is exciting. This game got more interesting than I thought it will be at this stage of the game. Fortify until healed, and now we can use all the bombers. So, let's see. Let's do an air sweep. Like so. And one more air sweep maybe. Just to be safe. And now we can use the bombers. Get rid of the artillery first. Sucks we can't kill them in one shot. That's really annoying. Oh well. Any other targets? Probably not. I could kill some of these Russian units, which might not be a terrible idea. Probably a decent enough idea, or at least do some damage to them. And a few more bombers. I really don't want to waste a bomber to finish off that artillery, but it's in range of the city, so I suppose we should. Come on now. Can't you do more damage than this? Kill that infantry. And that's that, I think. Anything else we can do? Oh yeah, cargo ships. Off you go. To Ethiopia, fortify until healed. As for the tank, we can move back 1 tile. Genoa might help us a bit. That would be nice. Alright, looking good. Next. These will be some really long turns. I can tell you as much. We plundered a caravan, nice. In fact, we plundered several, good. We need some gold. 3 more turns to get rocketry. That's going to be a huge jump in power. Especially with rocket artillery that have logistics and +1 range. And we do have a couple with logistics and +1 range. And we got a new policy. What do we want? I could actually unlock rationalism, which isn't a totally terrible idea. Yeah, let's actually unlock rationalism, why the heck not? And now we could build a porcelain tower, which is pretty funny, but hey, we could build it. How long would that take? Only 8 turns. Yeah, I think I'll build that. We'll get a great scientist out of that. And while I won't be getting any more research agreements, it's worth it just for the great scientist. Sure. Anyway, this is a good moment to make a cut. I'm going to continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.